He's full. He's really full. Guys, this is a special hardcore home gym episode. Even though it's not a home gym, it's basically his home. We do have Rocco to help translate this.
Hi guys.
Because Kyriakos, there is a language difference here. So this is a gym in Kavala, Greece. If I had hair on my arms, it would be standing up, but I shaved because I'm a bodybuilder. Okay. This gym is HERCULES gym. He's been training here since it opened, so it's basically a second home, right?
Προπονείς εδώ πόσα χρόνια? Είναι στο δεύτερο σπίτι σου, έτσι?
Ναι, βέβαια. Πίσω από και το πρώτο μου σπίτι.
It's his first house, actually.
It's his first house.
Γύρω στα 30 χρόνια εδώ μέσα.
He's been training here for the past 30 years.
30 years.
30 years, yeah.
Wow. Look at all the trophies.
Μας πεις λίγο για το σύλλογο εδώ, γενικά τι γίνεται. Πες μας λίγο για το χώρο.
Ο σύλλογος μας έχει βγει πολλές φορές πρώτα της Ελλάδος. Χρόνια. Εντάξει, τα τελευταία χρόνια δεν είναι αυτό που ήταν έτσι κι αλλιώς τα τελευταία χρόνια.
For the past 30 years, this kind of team in Olympic lifting, they've been championship winners all the time in Greece. So first positions in Olympic lifting for the past 30 years. He's been saying that for the last 10 χρόνια, 5-10 χρόνια.
Σε όλη την Ελλάδα αυτό δεν είναι.
Overall in Greece, the sport and everything's just on the low.
Something you guys need to notice, look how Rocco is whispering, because this is just one of those gyms that you just have so much, like you feel it, like when you walk in. He's lowering his voice out of respect. I could feel it right now. It was just kind of in here, like, other than him screaming here and there. You know what I mean? So, can you just walk us around and tell us, what's up? Look at this sled.
Μας πεις έτσι μερικά πράγματα για το χώρο,
It's one of his favorite things.
για τα μηχανήματα.
Τι είναι, αφού το δουλεύω τα τελευταία 10 χρόνια.
His coach actually built this.
Ήταν για βυθίσεις, ήταν εργαλείο για βυθίσεις μόνο, για δίζυγο.
It was like a parallel, for dips and stuff like that, for gymnastics. And he made it as a sled.
Και το έδωσα μορφή εγώ, το έδωσα
And he
ενέργεια.
created this.
Έδωσα ενέργεια, παίρνω ενέργεια από αυτό.
He gives his energy and he gets energy back, as he says. This weighs about 120 kilos, and he's been training with this for the past 10 years.
Και σου προτείνω να το φτιάξεις, να φτιάξεις ένα τέτοιο ίδιο.
He says you should build one as well, and you should start training with this.
Okay. More. This is as simple and as effective as you can get. This gym is no nonsense. Is the sled the thing that you use the most in this gym?
Χρησιμοποιείς το sled περισσότερο γενικά στην προπόνησή σου τώρα?
Τα τελευταία χρόνια, ναι.
Πόσα χρόνια?
Τα τελευταία 3 χρόνια,
The past 3 years.
ένα 80-90% αυτό χρησιμοποιώ. Αυτό δουλεύω.
For the past 3 years, 80% of his training is with this.
80%?
Yeah.
Why is it your favorite to use?
Γιατί είναι το αγαπημένο σου να το χρησιμοποιείς?
Γιατί είναι αυτό που θέλω αυτή τη στιγμή, είναι αυτό που ζητάω. Αυτό που ζητάω αυτό είναι. Δηλαδή θα το δουλέψει και θα το καταλάβει. Δουλεύει τα πάντα, δύναμη, αντοχή, έκρηξη.
When you start training with it, you will understand why he feels that he needs to train with this. Explosiveness, agility, strength, power, you name it, you gain it from this machine.
Okay.
Or this equipment.
From this machine.
Yeah, because he makes it as a machine, you know what I mean?
Anyone with a little bit of get up and go can go get some pipes, weld them together, and grab some boards, toss them on top, and just start tossing their plate weights. Or you could have a human sit on it, for example. And
look behind you. That's the tower.
Yeah.
20 νομίζω.
They're 25 kilo plates.
You know what's interesting about this gym? I mean, there's no power racks.
That's one of the things he said that he missed, and he misses in this gym.
Okay.
He would like a power rack in here.
A lot of people in the U.S., they think it could be intentional that this gym is this Spartan. It's not always intentional, though. Sometimes it's just they don't have the equipment, right?
Όχι, εδώ ήταν γυμνασιουράρ σιβαρών, δεν χρειαζόταν αυτό, δεν υπήρχαν.
In Olympic lifting, you don't use a power rack. This is all you need.
Squat rack.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but he says that he wishes
Σε
he had
μένα
one.
θα χρειάζονταν, για αυτό που έκανα εγώ, για αυτό θα χρειαζόταν, σε αυτό που έκανα εγώ, όχι σιβαρ σιβαρών.
A power rack will be needed only for the things he does, not for Olympic lifting, and that's why you cannot see one in here.
Oh, Oh, okay, because this is mainly for an Olympic
lifting gym.
Olympic lifting gym.
Exactly.
What other type of athletes come in here other than? I mean, he's
είδους
a former
αθλητές
Olympic
εδώ.
lifter.
He is a former Olympic. Είσαι πρώην, έτσι. Mostly Olympic lifters. Mostly.
Παλιά είχαμε πολύ κόσμο.
Back in the days, this was packed.
Είχαμε μεγάλη ομάδα, 30-40 άτομα.
30-40 athletes used to train
30
here.
or 40
Τρία άτομα σε
athletes
κάθε
in this
πλατό
gym?
μας.
There were three athletes on each kind of platform. Imagine.
This reminds me of Westside, you know, where it's just like 500 square feet, you know, what is that, like 200 square meters maybe approximately?
Maybe less, yeah.
And then you got like 25, 30 guys in there. You got 40 or 50 lifters in a room that's, I'm going to guess this is about 1,800 square feet, which is about maybe 1,000 square meters.
Even this one?
Not even that.
Not even that.
Απλά εμείς δεν έχουμε εκείνες τις ευκολίες.
He says he understands what you're saying about Westside Barbell, but he says we don't have the same kind of, let's say, machine and kind of a way of training that they guys.
So Westside is nicer.
That's what he says, yeah.
I said the original Westside is nicer than this place. I mean, I value open space in a gym, you know, like.
Του αρέσει ο ελεύθερος χώρος.
It's nice to have space
Ναι.
to push things and move around and stuff, and that's really good. Because my home gym, it's like cluttered on one side with a lot of stuff packed in, and the other side is really open. Let's go, I mean, work around over here. What is this for?
Δεν είναι κάτι ιδιαίτερο αυτό, μάλλον κάνουν...
For gymnastics, possibly.
Ναι.
Like, so you can do like handstand push-ups, or you do handstands.
Oh, handstands.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you. Okay. I mean, it makes sense because there's also stall bars over here.
Yep.
Even a gym as Spartan as this still has an area to stretch.
Του αρέσει που υπάρχει ένας χώρος όπου μπορεί κάποιος να κάνει διατάσεις και είναι πολύ σημαντικό και του αρέσει πάρα πολύ να υπάρχει ένας χώρος όπου ο αθλητής πρέπει να κάνει.
So this is good. Or hyper. Yeah. It's interesting because when you're in the States, you see certain things like repeated, like, oh, it's a brand or it's a certain build. When you go to other countries and go back in time, you see things that's like, I've never seen this one. You know what I mean? Obvious. It's just, it looks a little different. You know, it's like when you go to Europe for the first time, toilets look different.
Yeah.
When you go to the US for the first time, the toilets look different.
Ναι, ήταν.
Basically, yes.
Yes.
Ήταν.
I suppose he's a fighter. Yes.
Yeah, one of the best.
One of
we
the
have.
best,
Yeah,
yeah.
one of the best.
Γιάννη, στο χορεύεις.
It looks like you do have some heating in here. Heating elements?
Μιλάω ότι αυτά είναι,
είναι πιο δύσκολο.
όχι, λέγε καλοριφέρ. Sometimes they work, sometimes they
φορά.
don't.
They got looks like they got a multi-station, quad extension,
Ηρακλής,
lat pull down.
Ναι.
Not sure what this is.
Αυτό επειδή είναι σκηνή είναι πιο δύσκολο.
He says because there's a rope, as you can see, there's no chain or any cable. It makes it even harder. That's why they've got the.
What?
Yeah, try it.
What? These are in kilos, obviously.
Yeah.
How is that rope holding up? That is a strong rope.
Λέω ότι είναι δυνατό σκηνή για να κρατάει, λέει.
Everything here is stronger. Even the ropes in Greece are stronger.
We call this HERCULES, like this machine.
Yeah.
Because it has everything, and also you can build strength.
I've never seen.
Box.
Oh my God, that's heavy. Like it's just metal.
Yep. Λέει δεν τα βλέπεις αυτά, λέει συχνά.
Άντε.
Και λέει.
How much does this weigh?
Πόσο βαρύ είναι αυτό?
Δεν ξέρω.
Doesn't know, but
It's got to be like
all
20.
metal.
It's got to be 25 kilos. That thing could survive the apocalypse.
Αρσιβάρι, γιατί είναι αρσιβάρι αυτά, όταν κάναμε τραβήγματα box.
It's a box that they used to put the weights on so you can pull or do like hand pulls or.
It's so overbuilt, it's insane. It reminds me of if you've seen my chair split videos, the plastic chairs, those are chairs from the 70s.
Wow.
So they're like, to buy them now, they're a little more expensive because they have so much plastic in them that it's like super dense. And it's the only chair I would trust to, you know what, I'm doing that stunt. Do you see what I'm saying?
Αυτό τα κάνα κάποτε και εγώ, αυτό που κάναμε στην καρέκλα, αλλά μικρός.
He said when he was young, he used to do exactly what you were doing with the chairs.
Really?
So he used to do that, yeah, when he was 15 years old.
15?
15, yeah.
Strong. So you've always been flexible.
Πάντα ήσουν αυλής.
Ναι.
Yes.
But the thing is, like, once you build it, it sticks around.
Αν το έχεις δουλέψει παλιά, μένει. Δεν το χάνεις.
Είναι να το έχεις κιόλας.
He says you need to own it in a way. There are some people that are built, flexible, and he says that I was always like that. So.
Can we look at the picture wall and the trophies and stuff over here?
Πάμε λίγο να δούμε τις φωτογραφίες.
Ναι.
Yeah, they were showing us earlier This is amazing. They got some old pictures of him here. That one, and that one. Yeah. I mean, that was 24 years old.
Ήσουν 24 εκεί.
Ναι, ναι.
Yeah.
First place. First place, number one. Strong, full. When did you transition from Olympic lifting to kind of what you're doing now?
Πότε έγινε αυτή ουσιαστικά η αλλαγή από τις Ολυμπιακές Άρσεις, αυτό που κάνεις τώρα?
Στα 26 μου.
26-year-old. When he was 26 years old, he started training as he does.
Okay.
Έκανα συμβατικά, αυτά τα συμβατικά τα μπουλγαρίστικα δύναμη, powerlifting, αυτά τα συμβατικά έκανα.
Did a bit of bodybuilding, and did a bit of like kind of powerlifting, and then he ended up doing his own style.
It's very own
Μετά
style.
τα 35, 30 κάτι, άρχισα να κάνω ζέρχερ.
So when he was 35, that's when he started doing the Zercher kind of wave style.
Yeah.
So he started adding all that when he was 35.
Ήθελα κάτι διαφορετικό.
He needed something different.
And obviously he still does it, and we're going to do some of that today. They do have gymnastics rings. How many times have I told you guys, everyone needs a pair of rings? Even this gym has a pair of rings. I mean, it's just like, this is an Olympic lifting gym, primarily, and some fighters, and they still have a pair of rings.
Λέει για τους κρίκους ότι πάντα πρέπει να υπάρχουν σαν γυμναστήριο κρίκοι. Γιατί πάντα χρειάζονται για
I mean, you like rings, don't you?
Σ' αρέσουν γενικά, τους χρησιμοποιείς?
Αυτά, όχι. Δεν είμαι πολύ βάρης είμαι για αυτά.
I'm too heavy for them.
They do have a
Λέγα τους κρίκους.
pull-up area. Yeah. Looks like a lot of these type of things, Sam.
Έτσι λόγω.
Ναι, okay.
Well, yeah, blocks, but like lots of platforms so they can lift and do their snatches and clean and jerk variations and all the variant lifts off of those things.
Έτσι λόγω.
Of course,
Ό,τι θέλει.
the chair. What Olympic lifting gym would be complete without the plastic lawn chair? Do you fit in that chair?
Χωράς εκεί.
Half full.
Πιο μέσα δεν ρισκάρω.
He says, I'm not going to risk it going further in.
Thank you so much for touring us and
Σε
having us.
ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ για το
Yes.
που μας έδειξε το χώρο.
Μεγάλη μας τιμή είναι.
He says it's his honor having you here.
Have him sit, drink water, push sled.
Πάμε.